Many men notice small changes in energy and routine after 50. Often, it's not about doing more, but adjusting a few daily habits. Simple shifts in movement, nutrition, and timing can make a steady difference over time. Let's take a closer look at what that can look like in a practical, balanced way. Hello, I'm Dr. Hina Kim, a men's health and wellness specialist. Today, I'm going to walk you through a simple, practical daily routine that can support your overall wellness as you move through your 50s and 60s. This is not about drastic changes. It's about small, consistent habits that help maintain energy, mobility, and long-term health. Let's begin with your morning routine. When you wake up, your body has been in a resting state for several hours. Start your day with a glass of water. Hydration supports circulation, digestion, and mental clarity. After that, aim for light movement. This can be a short walk, gentle stretching, or basic mobility exercises. You don't need intensity, what matters is consistency and waking up your muscles and joints. Now, let's talk about breakfast. Focus on balanced nutrition. Include a source of protein such as eggs, yogurt, or nuts. Add fiber from whole grains, fruits, or vegetables. This combination helps maintain stable energy levels and supports metabolic health. Try to avoid skipping meals, as irregular eating patterns can affect energy and focus throughout the day. Moving into midday habits. Many men in this age group experience dips in energy. Instead of relying on stimulants, consider taking short movement breaks. Standing, walking, or stretching every 1 to 2 hours can support circulation and reduce stiffness. Pay attention to posture as well. Long periods of sitting can affect back, neck, and joint health over time. For lunch, keep it moderate and balanced. Include lean protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This helps avoid sharp rises and drops in blood sugar. Now, let's discuss afternoon and evening routines. As the day progresses, your body benefits from gentle activity rather than complete inactivity. A short walk after meals can support digestion and overall comfort. In the evening, focus on lighter meals. Heavy or late eating may affect sleep quality, which is an important part of overall wellness. Sleep is often overlooked, but it plays a key role in recovery, cognitive function, and hormonal balance. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Let's also touch on mental well-being. Stress management is essential. Simple practices like deep breathing, quiet time, or limiting excessive screen exposure can help maintain emotional balance. Social connection is equally important. Regular interaction with friends, family, or community can support mental and emotional health. Finally, regular health checkups should be part of your routine. Monitoring blood pressure, blood sugar, and general health markers helps you stay informed and proactive. Remember, this routine is not about perfection. It's about building habits that support your body over time. As we continue, I'll go deeper into how you can adjust these routines based on your energy levels, nutritional needs, and daily schedule. Let's now look at how to fine-tune these habits so they remain realistic and sustainable over time. One important area is portion awareness. As metabolism gradually changes with age, the body may require slightly fewer calories, but similar or even higher levels of nutrients. This means focusing on nutrient-dense foods rather than simply reducing food intake. Pay attention to how you feel after meals. Feeling overly full, sluggish, or low in energy may indicate that adjustments are needed in portion size or food composition. Another key factor is protein distribution throughout the day. Instead of consuming most protein in one meal, try to include moderate amounts across breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This supports muscle maintenance, which is important for strength, balance, and daily function. Now, let's discuss joint and mobility support. You do not need complex exercise routines. Simple, consistent movement patterns such as walking, light resistance exercises, or flexibility work can help maintain joint comfort and range of motion. It's also helpful to include balance-focused movements. These can be as simple as standing on one leg briefly or practicing controlled, steady movements. Balance tends to change gradually with age, so maintaining it early is beneficial. Next, consider your daily energy rhythm. Energy levels naturally fluctuate. Try to schedule more demanding tasks during times when you feel most alert, often in the morning or early afternoon. Reserve evenings for lower-effort activities to support relaxation and sleep preparation. Let's also address hydration more closely. Many individuals do not feel strong thirst signals as they age. This means you may need to drink water regularly even if you do not feel thirsty. Spacing water intake throughout the day is generally more effective than consuming large amounts at once. Now, regarding digestive comfort. Including fiber gradually and consistently can support regular digestion. Sources include vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. At the same time, ensure adequate fluid intake to support this process. Chewing food slowly and eating in a calm environment can also improve digestion and overall meal satisfaction. Let's talk briefly about screen time and mental load. Extended exposure to screens, especially in the evening, may affect sleep quality and mental relaxation. Consider reducing screen exposure at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. During the day, short breaks away from screens can reduce eye strain and mental fatigue. Another area to consider is consistency over intensity. It is more beneficial to follow a moderate routine regularly than to engage in occasional intense efforts followed by long periods of inactivity. Your body responds well to steady, predictable patterns. Also, listen to early signals from your body. Mild fatigue, stiffness, or changes in sleep can be early indicators that your routine may need adjustment. Responding early with small changes is often more effective than waiting for more noticeable discomfort. Finally, keep your routine flexible. Your daily schedule, energy levels, and responsibilities may vary. Adjust your habits accordingly while maintaining the core principles of movement, balanced nutrition, hydration, and rest. As we continue, I will further break down how to align these lifestyle habits with long-term wellness goals, including maintaining independence, supporting cardiovascular health, and adapting routines as your needs evolve. Another important aspect to consider is cardiovascular support. Simple daily habits can contribute to maintaining heart health over time. Regular walking, light aerobic activity, and minimizing prolonged inactivity all support healthy circulation. It's also helpful to be mindful of sodium intake and food choices. Choosing fresh, minimally processed foods more often can support overall balance without requiring strict or restrictive diets. Now, let's focus on maintaining muscle and strength. Muscle naturally changes with age, but regular use helps preserve function. Incorporating light resistance activities 2 to 3 times per week can support strength and stability. This does not require heavy equipment. Bodyweight movements, resistance bands, or light weights can be sufficient when used consistently and with proper form. Recovery is equally important. Allow your body time to rest between more active days. Quality sleep, proper hydration, and balanced nutrition all contribute to recovery and overall comfort. Let's also address weight stability in a practical way. Rather than focusing on strict numbers, pay attention to trends over time. Gradual changes are more meaningful than short-term fluctuations. Clothing fit, energy levels, and mobility can often provide useful feedback alongside routine health monitoring. Now, consider daily habits that support brain health. Engaging in mentally active tasks such as reading, problem-solving, or learning new skills can help maintain cognitive function. Keeping the mind active is just as important as physical movement. Routine and structure can also support mental clarity. Maintaining consistent times for meals, activity, and rest helps regulate your body's internal rhythm. Let's talk about alcohol and caffeine awareness. Moderation is key. Excessive intake may affect sleep, hydration, and overall balance. Being aware of timing, especially later in the day, can help maintain better sleep quality. Another useful habit is spending time outdoors. Natural light exposure supports your internal body clock and may help regulate sleep patterns. Even short periods outside during daylight hours can be beneficial. Foot health is often overlooked but important. Comfortable, well-fitting footwear supports posture, balance, and joint alignment. This becomes increasingly relevant for maintaining mobility and reducing unnecessary strain. Now, let's briefly touch on routine check-ins with yourself. Take a few moments each day to notice how your body feels. Energy, mood, appetite, and sleep patterns can all provide useful information. These small observations can guide simple adjustments in your routine without overcomplicating your approach. Lastly, remember that gradual adjustments are more sustainable. You don't need to change everything at once. Introducing 1 or 2 small improvements at a time can help build a routine that feels manageable and consistent. As we continue, I will outline how to adapt these daily practices across different seasons, activity levels, and personal health goals, so your routine remains supportive and realistic over the long term. Let's now consider how seasonal changes can influence your daily routine. During colder months, physical activity levels often decrease. Being intentional about indoor movement, such as stretching or light resistance exercises, can help maintain consistency. In warmer months, hydration needs may increase. You may also find it easier to include outdoor activities like walking, which can support both physical and mental well-being. Now, think about adapting your routine based on your activity level. On more active days, your body may require slightly more hydration and balanced nutrition. On less active days, lighter meals and gentle movement can help maintain comfort without overexertion. This flexible approach allows your routine to stay aligned with your daily energy output. Let's also focus on digestive timing. Allowing some time between your last meal and sleep can support comfort and restfulness. A consistent eating window during the day may also help regulate appetite and energy levels. Next, consider environmental factors in your daily life. Air quality, lighting, and noise levels can all influence how you feel. Keeping your living space well ventilated and moderately lit during the day can support alertness, while a calmer, dim environment in the evening supports relaxation. Now, let's address skin and hydration awareness. As the body ages, skin may become drier. Regular fluid intake, along with basic skincare habits, can help maintain comfort and integrity of the skin. This is a simple but often overlooked part of overall wellness. Another important factor is routine adaptability during travel or schedule changes. When your routine shifts, focus on maintaining core habits, hydration, light movement, and balanced meals, even if timing is different. This helps reduce the impact of sudden changes on your body. Let's talk about maintaining motivation in a practical way. Instead of relying on motivation alone, build structured habits. Linking new habits to existing ones, such as walking after meals or stretching before bed, can make them easier to maintain. Consistency tends to come from routine rather than motivation. Now, consider sensory awareness. Pay attention to signals like thirst, hunger, fatigue, and tension. These cues often appear before more noticeable discomfort and can guide timely adjustments. Responding early helps maintain balance without requiring major changes. Also, it's useful to keep routines simple. Overcomplicating health habits can make them difficult to follow long-term. A few consistent, manageable actions each day are often more effective than complex plans. Finally, allow room for gradual progression. As your comfort, strength, or energy improves, you may choose to slightly increase activity levels or refine your nutrition. These adjustments should remain steady and realistic. As we continue, I will further explain how to recognize subtle changes in your body over time and use that awareness to keep your routine aligned with your long-term wellness priorities. One helpful way to stay aligned with your long-term wellness is to track simple patterns over time. This does not require detailed records. Noticing general trends in sleep quality, daily energy, appetite, and physical comfort can provide meaningful insight. If you begin to see consistent changes, small adjustments to your routine may be appropriate. Now, let's focus on breathing and relaxation. Many individuals tend to take shallow breaths during the day, especially when sitting for long periods. Practicing slow, steady breathing for a few minutes can support relaxation and mental clarity. This can be done at any time, morning, midday, or evening, without disrupting your schedule. Next, consider how you transition between activities. Moving too quickly from one task to another can create unnecessary strain. Allowing brief pauses between activities helps your body and mind reset. Even a short moment of stillness can support better focus and reduce fatigue. Let's also look at how you approach physical discomfort. Mild stiffness or tension can often be managed with gentle movement, stretching, or adjusting posture. Avoid remaining in one position for extended periods, as this can increase discomfort over time. Being proactive with small movements can make a noticeable difference in daily comfort. Now, think about your evening wind-down routine. Creating a consistent pattern before sleep, such as dimming lights, reducing noise, and limiting stimulating activities, can help signal to your body that it is time to rest. This supports more stable sleep patterns over time. Another area to consider is maintaining a sense of routine without rigidity. Structure is helpful, but flexibility allows you to adapt when needed. If a day does not go as planned, returning to your routine the next day is more important than trying to compensate. Consistency over time remains the priority. Let's briefly address appetite awareness. Hunger and fullness cues may become more subtle with age. Eating at regular intervals and paying attention to satisfaction levels can help maintain balanced intake without overeating or undereating. Now, consider the role of regular daylight exposure. Natural light during the day helps support your internal rhythm, which can influence both energy during the day and restfulness at night. Even short periods outdoors or near a window can be beneficial. Finally, continue to view your routine as something that evolves. Your needs may shift gradually, and your habits can adjust alongside those changes. Maintaining awareness, staying consistent with core principles, and making small, steady refinements can help support overall wellness. As we continue, I will guide you through how to combine these daily practices into a structured weekly rhythm that remains simple, balanced, and sustainable. As we come to a close, remember that your health is supported by the small choices you make each day. Focus on consistency with simple habits, balanced nutrition, regular movement, adequate hydration, and quality rest. Stay aware of how your body feels and adjust your routine gradually as needed. Regular check-ins with your healthcare provider can also help you stay on track. I'm Dr. Hina Kim, and this has been general guidance to support your everyday wellness.